Okay, so 15-second intro usually. Yep, that's 20 seconds. Hello, howdy partners. I don't get paid for this shit. This is my Transformers review of the Warfare Fall of Cybertron Seekers. Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. Other than the jet modes, I literally just finished my sewer review / birthday haul and transformed these bastards and then came back. The premise of this will pretty much be the same as what I did with the Arm Bastard review. I will highlight the differences between them. They are the same mould, but there are some differences, mainly the colours, really. So let's start with Starscream, and I'll pull this back up to the top now. Starscream is his usual red and grey, and I do like these. I mean, excuse me. I paid paid full price for them because I wanted them. It's just nice to have, and I wanted all three. It's nice to have things in like the full sets. It's like I think I've got one of the fucking Technobots somewhere that's incomplete, and I don't bother with it because I ain't got the rest of them. Yeah, he is Cybertronian Jet from War for Cybertron. I nearly said Warlock. Fucked up big time. Got some nice colouring. The blue's nice. I like the blue. It's a nice, strong blue. The red is more muted than usual, but that's his game colours. As you can see, he has a hole in above the cockpit where his head is. I turn the head around, so if you look underneath, you might see the eyes, but it's nothing. It's no big deal. Doesn't bother me that much. The arms are under there. It's but you're not supposed to see a jet going like that. If you're going to see a jet do the whole bat symbol on the moon thing, you flip it that way. Do it like that. Yeah. Nice grey with some silver paint on the thrusters and some silver paint on the barrels of his miniguns. On Skywarp, and like I said in my birthday haul video, I find the colours, the purple, a little bit too bright. And there's inconsistencies with it as well, the different shades of purple. I mean, the Decepticon symbols look almost pink to me. And then you've got the purples around there that are a different shade of purple to the one up here, the lighter. And they it's still a nice figure. It looks good. I would have rather that both shades of purple be the same shade of purple and be a darker shade of purple. He has some silver. Is it silver or is it just grey? No, it's grey paint on there. He has less silver than the other two, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do? Although it's still nice. I mean, it's funny because I watched Fuse review and Skywarp was the one I was wanting most. I was looking forward to most of the three when I ordered them, and it's just he's probably, I don't know. It's not as good as it's the purples. They're inconsistent, and I still think even then they're too bright. It's still nice. It's still a good. It personifies Decepticon with the black and the purple, but it's just not the right purple. It's not the purple I'm looking for. But that doesn't mean I don't like it. I mean, I do like the Cybertronian jet mode of all three of them. And yeah, this has been the end of part 1. I shall see you for part 2. Welcome to part 2. As I was saying, I like the Cybertronian jet mode. It looks good from the side, it looks good from the front, it is game accurate, it looks nice. I do. Like I say, I like it. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. Thundercracker. Now this one is probably my favourite of the three, just because of the extra colours. And Thundercracker has a lot more silver going on. I mean, for a start, there's the knee pads that have the silver paint, and then this bit where my middle finger is just grey plastic, but this bit along the nose is silver paint, and on top you've got the red stripe, and then you've got a silver paint stripe. Even the Decepticon symbols are outlined in silver, and there's less silver on his miniguns than there is on Starscream, but there is still a silver presence there. And not to mention, the blue is just gorgeous. Thundercracker is probably my favourite of the three. Where, you know, it would be tied between Starscream and Skywalk. I'd probably even put Starscream ahead of Skywalk. But that's just the way it is. I mean, I like the Seekers, but, you know, some people, like Few, has an affection for the Seekers, especially Skywalk. I don't have the same affection for those characters that I would with someone like, say, Optimus Prime, or Ultra Magnus, or Ironhide. So, I guess I can be a little bit more impartial. He did call himself a Skywalk Hawk. That's something about Skyhawk. Skyhawk? I don't know, I'm not going to try that. But yeah, I like Thundercracker better. And because of that, we will use Thundercracker for the focus of the transformation. Alright, so what you do is you take the miniguns off. They can peg in under the wings or in the side here. It doesn't matter. However, you can't, if you notice, they have two pegs there. You can't do a simultaneous peg in. That'd be too much stability, man. The transformations on these are piss easy. I like a complex transformation. Revengy Prime, Revengy Jetfire. You know, try to look at other ones, but there are other ones that are just too fucking hard, too stupid. Revengy Rampage. I haven't got him down properly yet. I forgot. I've just boxed him half cop. And then you get your simple ones, and these are easy. They are piss easy, to be honest. But sometimes you like it to be easy. And, you know, when I do my Transformers the Soap videos, I take a great deal of time transforming them, even though the transformation sequence is just vehicle, robot, and vice versa. Just those two images, I do take a lot of time transforming them back and forth. These would take a hell of a lot of time off shooting if I decided to use these in my videos instead. Fold the nose piece down, and then just do it. These peg in real well. Just pull the legs off and detach like that, and then just put that round like so. Underneath, you've got feet. I tend to think of them as just toes, because the whole thruster section kind of makes it look like feet, and then you've got the two extra toes there that do that. And then round the back, the arms are supposed to tab in on the forearms, but they don't come out, they don't connect so well. So just lift them up and out, and then just pull them out, and we'll deal with them in a sec. Like that. Then what you do is just pull that down, push his head up, turn it around, and then with this bit, you need to get this line in an L shape. So basically, like that. You see what I did there? I'll show you again on the next one. and then it tabs in on the back. That's the thing I like doing about these threesome reviews. You can, you know, always got two more to fall back on. And then push down the shoulder pieces, and I'm into part 3 now. And then just that's how the hands are. The package like that with the gorilla on, but you can turn them around and do that and do that. And they have double joints on their elbows for some reason. They're double jointed elbows, so you get a good range of movement. Or you can have it like that if you want longer forearms. Personally, I'll go with the former, with that one. Okay, so quickly go through it again with the other two. And, oh yeah, basically, they can go like that, but then you've got the hollowed out bits on the inside. So I tend to just go with that. I would think most people would as well. Okay, so it's getting hot here. So, let's go with Starscream. Set the guns off. Nose cone down. Pull out the legs, like so, and pull out the entire midsection part. Toes, toes. Arms, disconnect if they're connected at all. Just pull them out and around. This one's a bit stuck, doesn't want to move. And then again, just pull that down, push his head into place, turn it around, form the L shape. As you can see, it's flat. What you need to do is push that and then get a good grip and push it up like that. Or however you want to do it. Tab it into his ass. I'm not even going there. And then shoulder pieces down, arms around, fists around, arms around, fists around. And there you have Starscream. Show him off in better detail in a sec. Let's just get to Skywalk. Straighten it off a bit. Third verse, same as the second. Guns off. Nose cone in. You can have the nose cone out if you want. It doesn't really make much difference. I prefer to just have it in. Feet out. Pull out the arms. Pull out the arms. Down. That bit down. Head up. Around. I'm going in a slightly different order here. Then bits down. Force the L shape and down like that. And then just forearms around. Right arm gun. Left arm gun. And there you have Skywalk. Now, let's see if I can stand these and I will show them all together. And I'll show these in part 3. Welcome to part 4. I'm being a bit sarcastic now, aren't I? Sorry. So there you have your 3 Seekers. Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywalk. There is some Slight range of movement on the ankle, but not a lot to warrant writing home about. Let's just pull Skywalk wing back. Now again, in robot mode, Thundercracker looks the best, I think. Alright, let's start with Starscream. I mean, this is the mould from which it all came, and it's not bad. It's a nice colour scheme. It's very true to his G1 and his War for Cybertron look. It's got good light piping, if you can see it. Yeah, that's good light piping in there. Points of articulation, I'll go into that. His head can do a full 360 because I turn it round. Wings kind of hamper the arms, but the shoulders will do a full 360. Like I said earlier, double jointed elbow and a wrist swivel. So you've got a full 360 from wrist swivel. Legs come out at the hips, they go forward, they go backward. Slightly hindered by the foot court there. Yeah, and as you can see, another issue with this. The hollow midriff, there's a big hole in there, but you've got your arms down, then, you know, it's no big. I've seen enough Transformers with hollowed out parts that I've come to terms with that now. Bend at the knees, just a single knee bend, toes, you know, mainly for transformation purposes, and a slight ankle movement, but again, it's nothing special. So there are your points of articulation on this fella. And his colour scheme, yeah, like I said, his colour scheme's okay. It's accurate, it's pretty cool. Skywalk, you've still got the purple inconsistencies here. Like, see the purple above my finger is a lighter shade of purple than, say, the purple on his feet, on his legs, sorry, or on his guns. His guns are underpainted. They're like, there's no silver paint on there at all. I don't think there's any silver paint on this fella. There's except for his face, and even that comes across. No. Here's the thing. Starscream has a silver painted face. Look at that. Yeah. Skywalk doesn't. Skywalk's face is just bland matte paint. Light piping's good. But, you know, Skywalk has no silver paint on him at all. Starscream has it in small doses. They're just giving him a bit of silver paint. Just a little bit. And made the purples more consistent. Or darker, even. It could have been the best one. It has the potential to be the best one. And I even hear Takara didn't. They did a worse job than Hasbro on the paint. So contrast that with Thundercracker. He's got a nice blue. He's got the red. He's got the silver paint stripe on his wings. He's got the silver paint on the cockpit. And the border around his chest piece. Silver paint on his knees. Silver paint on his face. I'm just doing the light. It's like pressing a button. And then silver paint on the backpack. Got a lot of nice silver paint. And yeah, it's about part 5 coming up soon, so yeah, welcome to part 5 in advance. And a little bit of chrome on the gun, silver paint, sorry, which is nice. Thundercracker has, compared to Skywalk, he has an abundance of silver paint. Compared to Starscream, he has more silver paint, but it's still not too much silver paint. It's not like they've silvered everything. So it's not intrusive. It's just, Skywarp has none, Starscream has some, Thundercracker has a lot more. And it's a lot better for it. There is a lot of feature with the guns, the miniguns. I haven't actually tried this yet, so wish me luck. They click together. We look on the inside, and it's just a case of doing that. And then you've just got to basically position the arms correctly so he looks like a kangaroo. Just don't tie it down small. See, this is what I'll try to get. It's a bit finicky. Because they pop apart and the arms aren't flexible enough to do it. Ah, maybe that's what the gorilla arms are for. No. This is a bit off. For fuck's sake, stay together! I might fast forward this, I feel a Benny Hill thing coming on. This isn't working. At all. Protect it. It's really hard to do this fucking double barrel thing. I mean the best thing you can do is just put it in so it's only half his hand hold it. There we are. So yeah, it's got that. It's more trouble than it's worth. So it's rare I chuck something down, but that's stupid. It's really not worth my time and effort. Thundercracker and Skywarp have the exact same points of articulation. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm digging Thundercracker more. It is just, so much better. The paint apps are nicer. The colour scheme is more consistent. It is just, in my opinion, the best of the three. And I'm going to wrap it up there before I end up going into a part 6. This has been Desirous Prime with my Warthog / Forlog Cybertron Seekers review. Reviewing the good, the very good, and the disappointing. Fuck you. And you shall see me next time.